right down here. See what's going on down here. You know? Oh, you have a thing that you need. You would like to look and see what's on the menu? Well, if you just come down here, you can read it. You know, it's that simple. You can have anything you want that's on the menu. You just got to come down and look at it. Just look at the menu. The alternative is I read the menu for you, which is something I do for other people at McDonald's, man. You know, like when I have to go pick up food for my grandma. Hey, Graham, you know, I'm down here at McDonald's again. I'm looking at the menu. Big Mac, McDLT, quarter pounder. What do you want to know? You want the whole menu read to you or just part of it? Anyway, if folks would come in and talk, then it's a whole lot easier to like actually find what they need. Unfortunately, most people don't want to move past the phone call stage. You know, I think if we could just get them to move past the phone call stage, they'd be doing themselves a favor.
So I've been summoned here to Upstate Armory Group today to be shown a really cool gun that I don't get to shoot.
So, I thought I'd call you and let you know that I got this. Hence the phone call yesterday. But we received a Hudson H9 in this beautiful presentation style box. Which I want to precurse this by saying there's a reason that this box is beautiful. It's because this pistol is like $1,800. Here's the gun. Beautiful foam insert. Nice closed cell foam or compression foam. I'm going to remove this gun. Make sure everything is empty. And I thought you'd like to see it. There was a few things I was impressed with about it. One is that the function of this gun is a striker-fired pistol with a trigger like a 1911. And as you can see, it's got this tiny little device on the end of the trigger which looks fragile but actually feels quite solid. The trigger itself has a shape like a 1911. The grip frame of this pistol is also very, very similar to a 1911. The gun has got a very organic look. Ergonomically, it does feel like a 1911 with some changes. As you can see, it looks like there's a little bit of weight on the front end of this gun. You've got forward cocking serrations. The gun is a double stack, so it is a little bit wide. They recessed the grips, which is really cool. It keeps the gun narrow, but continues to give it a good look with what I can only surmise is some kind of micarta or whatever they're calling this stuff. G10, you know, anyway, some material made from a resin and a cloth. And the trigger is really very similar to a 1911. Very similar. I don't know if I can show you that reset, but it's very short. So, I mean, it, you know, functions dry as prescribed. Got a rail, so we can put a light on it. I guess just in case it's not bulky enough, because it does look a bit bulky from the front. Beaver tail, pretty good set of sights. They're precise. If you could get behind it, you would see that they are quite precisely cut, so that the front sight fits very particularly in this rear sight notch. But it does look good. They're a good looking set of sights. You know, we're going to hide glare on the top with these cuts in the top. They've got a really cool logo. Looks really good. Overall, the gun's put together in a very nice fashion, and I think very well executed. Magazine, I'm not sure what magazine this is. Obviously, it works with this gun. I'm kind of hoping that it's a, you know, some kind of an off-the-shelf magazine as well. But they don't mark it for capacity, and but it is a double-stack magazine. We do have a night sight on the front, so you know that's the gun in a nutshell. Really cool. I was really excited to get it. We don't get to shoot this one because it already belongs to someone, but we do get to look at it, and maybe I can talk him into shooting it later, which I know kind of sucks, but we'll have to hope, or we'll just get another one maybe. They're really kind of hard to get right now. Made in Texas. And, you know, the thing that probably is most disconcerting about this gun, which is, you know, somewhat unique in the firearms world, is the price tag. They're just real high. I think MSRP is in the 18s, 1860, 1830. It's just way up there. But it is new. Maybe the price will come down. So the next question is, what's in this big, beautiful box? Obviously, we have the gun, which we're going to set down right here. Cool flip top lid, little guard. We have a thumb spot, and we see a beautiful owner's manual, including the logo. And this owner's manual is very well illustrated. I mean, they've got design drawings in here, perhaps. I mean, it's really, you know, for something that many, many owners are probably never going to read, they made a really beautiful product. I'd always advocate reading the owner's manual, but I mean, look at this illustration. Just great looking owner's manual. Little square binding, very cool. And for your $1 million, you do get 2 additional magazines over and above the one. We've got a pistol here so that we know this gun is safe according to the federal government. That satisfies some law. But that is the box. Very cool. We're just going to go ahead and put this back together in its recessed slot for the OCD guys. And the pistol.
This one is not available, but you could possibly get another one.
I am going to try like the Dickens. I think we'll get more, and I think they'll become probably less expensive over time. That's speculation, though. These guys could just maintain a high price point. The cost of production could be high. They could be losing money on this gun for all I know.
So how do they find Upstate Armory Group?
At the show, you walk in, turn left, and we're like the first real tables on the left. I mean, we've had this spot by the door for a long, long time. But anyway, you walk in the front door, turn left, and we're right there on the left. They'll be like...
That's going to be the TD Center?
Yeah, that's at the TD Center. That's exactly right. And they'll also notice there'll be like some great big old fat boys behind the table, you know, some overgrown lummoxes that work for me. Good people, though, very knowledgeable, and fun guys to work with. They're, you know, part of the reason that I like doing what I do, so...
And if they want to, you know, with the FFL transfers and all the special orders you do, how will they find you online?
UpstateArmoryGroup.com. Yeah, I mean, it was a good show, you know, all things considered. We, you know, it's Christmas, so you're going to make money. Now, unfortunately, for the first time in ever, we had a long gun stolen, which was, you know, ridiculous. And the way that pans out is, you know, you have, we'll just call them villains. They come to the show, and they look for a mark, and they try and find a way to exploit it. So like they did, and they exploited it, and you know, so you know, we've been exploited. Well, of course, the first thing that happens now, of course, and again, we haven't had a problem with this ever, is we start getting suggestions from the peanut gallery on how to improve security. And I said, wait a minute, this isn't my fault. Okay, I'm the victim. You're victim shaming me here. You're blaming the victim. So, you know, that's how that worked. Anyway, you know, phone call.